The Municipality of Carmona is a first-class urban municipality in the province of Cavite, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 97,557 people in a land area of 30.92 square kilometers. Geography: Carmona is located on the southeastern part of the province of Cavite, approximately 36 kilometers south of Manila and 24 kilometers from Tres Marias City, Cavite's provincial capital. It is bounded on the north, east and south by the city of Binan, Laguna, Municipality of General Mariano Alvarez on the northwest and Siling on the southwest. The geographic coordinates of Carmona are about 14.32 degrees latitude and 121.06 degrees longitude. Land area, with a total land area of 3,092 hectares or 30.92 square kilometers. Carmona represented 2.17% of the total land area of the province. These areas are currently occupied by 14 barangays, of which 7 are considered poblacion barangays and 7 others are regular barangays. Barangay Lantic is the largest area, while Barangay 2 has the smallest area. Topography: the topography of Carmona is generally flat to strongly rolling or sloping, partly lowland and partly hill. Carmona is divided into 4 physiographical areas: the lowest lowland area, the central hilly area, and the upland mountainous area. The lowest lowland area is generally flat plain. This area comprises the Barangay Majuya and a small portion of Cabalang Baybay. The lowland area consists of the flat plains and valley areas where there are parts that are not even ground. The area can be found in Poblacion 1 through 8, and in a small portion of Lantic, Milagrosa, Cabalang Baybay and Mabuhay. The central hilly area is generally found on the mountain foothills. It forms the rolling tufaceous plateau. This topography includes steep hills, ridges and an elevated inland valley. This area comprises the rest of Barangay Milagrosa, a small portion of Barangay Cabalang Baybay and the middle portion of Barangay Mabuhay and Lantic. The upland mountainous area is the hilly and mountainous area. This area comprises the western part of Carmona, including the Barangay Bancal and the rest of Barangay Mabuhay and Lantic. It is situated at a very high elevation. Slope: the first slope of the municipality is 0 to 3%. Broad to level or nearly level is classified as under 0 to 3% slope. This is generally the flat plain level lands of the Barangay Majuya. The second slope, ranging from 3 to 8%, is gently sloping areas with land sloping, gently undulating and rolling. This area comprises Poblacion 1 through 8, and also a portion of Cabalang Baybay with a small portion of Barangays Milagrosa and Mabuhay. In the central area of the municipality is a slope ranging from 8 to 18%. This area comprises the rest of Barangay Milagrosa, a small portion of Barangay Cabalang Baybay and the middle portion of Barangay Mabuhay and Lantic. And the last slope of municipality ranges from 15% to more than 40%. This area comprises the western part of Carmona, including the Barangay Bancal and the rest of Barangay Mabuhay and Lantic. Water resources: inland water bodies serve as natural boundaries with neighboring municipalities and drain its surface waters towards Manila Bay and Laguna Bay. These are the San Gabriel River on the eastern boundaries with GMA, Cavite, and Carmona River on the western boundaries with Binan, Laguna. The hydrological network of the town is composed of main rivers and tributaries. It also has springs, waterfalls and artesian wells. Deep wells provide water supply for both domestic and irrigation purposes. Elevation: Carmona is an elevation of about 38 to 87 meters or 125 to 285 feet above sea level. The lowest elevation is Barangay Majuya, while the poblacion areas, Barangay Cabalang Bebe, the northern part of Mabuhay, Milagrosa and Lantic are at an average elevation. The southern part of Milagrosa is situated at a higher elevation, and Barangay Bankal and the rest of Barangay Mabuhay and Lantic are situated at a very high elevation. Fault line: Carmona is included in the Valley Fault System. The line of the Valley Fault System starts from the Sierra Madre and passes through in this town. Climate: Carmona has a Type 1 climate characterized by two pronounced seasons, dry from November to April and wet during rest of the year. Maximum rainfall usually occurs from June to September. The average annual rainfall is 200 mm with a peak of 400 mm in August. The average annual temperature is 27.2 C. The highest temperature occurs during the month of May while the lowest occurs during the month of January. The predominant wind direction comes from the southwest during the month of June to September and from the northwest during the month of October to January, while from February to April the wind is coming from the southeast, predominantly in the month of May. The average humidity of Carmona is 81%. This makes the municipality cooler than the metropolitan Manila area where the average humidity is higher. Soil properties: the eastern side of Cavite consists of Carmona clay loam with streaks of Carmona clay loam steep phase and Carmona sandy clay loam. This type of soil is granular with tufaceous material and concretions. It is hard and compact when dry, sticky and plastic when wet. This type of soil is planted with rice with irrigation or sugarcane without irrigation. Fruit trees such as mango, avocado and citrus are also grown in this type of soil. Mineral resources: Cavite coastal areas have marl and conglomerate sedimentary rocks and some igneous rocks which are prominent in the high, mountainous regions of the western part of the province. Carmona reserves and deposits of sand, clay and gravel materials are found in Sitio Ulong Tubig, Mabuhay. Demographics: at present, Carmona has a rapid growth of population. It increased 1,000-fold from its population history. In the mid-1990s to 2001, it bloomed to 53,650. Carmona has a total population of 74,986, which represents a total number of households at 14,885 in the 2010 census. Population density: the population density of Carmona is 17.35 per hectare. This estimated figure is much higher than the year 1995, with only 11.54 persons per hectare. The highest densities are found in the population area and barangays Milagrosa and Majuya, where land areas are significantly lower than the other barangays. Barangay Lantic posted development of the KUOK property within the Lantic area. It is expected that the density will increase within the 10-year period. Population distribution: Carmona's population is concentrated in barangays 1 to 8 at the poblacion area. Braji, Milagrosa is the most populated barangay, which posted a total population of 15,284. Dense population is also found in Braji. 9. The central business district of the municipality. Most population catalysts such as banks, town center, and commercial establishments are found in the population area. Demographics per barangay. According to the 2010 census, it has a population of 74,986 people in a land area of 40.24 square kilometers. Language. The main language spoken is Tagalog. In some areas they speak Chabacano or Chavacano, sometimes referred to by linguists as Philippine Creole Spanish, a Spanish-based Creole language spoken in the Philippines. English is considered as the second language and is widely used as medium of communication in business and higher education. Other Philippine languages spoken are Wari, Bicolano, Cebuano, Ilocano, Pangasinense, and Hiligaynon. Chinese and Spanish are also spoken by some local residents. Religion. Roman Catholicism is a fast-growth church throughout Carmona. Iglesia Ni Cristo, Baptist, Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, LDS churches, Protestant Christian churches, Islam, born-again Christian fellowships and Members Church of God International are also established in 2 barangays. Registered voters. There are 38,105 registered voters in Carmona out of a total Carmona population of 74,986. History. Carmona was just a part of the big town of Silang. This is not surprising because in the early part of the Spanish regime Silang included what today are known as the municipalities of Indang, San Francisco de Malabon, and Maragondon. Moreover, Alfonso, Amadeo, and Mendez were mere citaros of Indang. Cruz de Malabon was a part of San Francisco de Malabon, Malabon Grande, and Magallanes and Ternate were barrios of Maragondon. Furthermore, Maragondon itself had been a part of the corregimiento of Mariveles on the opposite side of Manila Bay. According to research conducted in 1982 by Sangguniang Bayan members Ernesto Zamora, Salvador P. Manahan, Pio Purification, Narciso Lavado, and Romy Lorito, assisted by Municipal Secretary Rogelio D. Paula, it was found out that the history of Carmona began during the 15th century, as related by a reliable informant. 3 brothers coming from the mountain of Silang were said to be the first settlers in the place, which was then called Latag, a Tagalog word for plain, due to the numerous hills and plains in the area. The settlement was not known to other residents of Silang until some of them also went down to the place, cleared some forest areas and established the residence. In 1595, Silang became a town and Latag was annexed as a part. Since then, Latag gradually developed into a community whose residents struggled hard to make it a town. The burning desires were filled with hopes and fulfillment in 1856 when the move for the conversion of Latag into a town was spearheaded by a leader named Tiburcio Purification. Finally, by virtue of a decree issued on February 20, 1857 by the King of Spain through Governor-General Fernando de Norzagaray, Latag became a separate municipality with the name it bears today, Carmona, named after the town of Carmona in the province of Seville, Spain. Yet until now, it had not been known where the name originated. During the Philippine Revolution in 1896, the Gobernador Silo of Carmona was Capitan Damian Ermitano after the administrations of Tiburcio Purification, Mariano Mapanu and Donald C. Vertuccio, Augusto Manaug and Fabian Tenedero. After the revolution and the occupation of the country by the Americans in 1901, the first local executive of Carmona was Martin Reyes, who was followed next by Marcelo Reyes, Prudencio Torres, Joana Lumia, Estanislao Paula, Marciano Mapanuz, and Juan Zamora. The mayors who assumed office after World War II were the following honorable men: Bernardo Hebron, Eulalia Reyes and Cesar Casal and Felino L. Macanay. In 1959, the district of San Gabriel and San Jose of Barangay Cabilang Baybay was purchased by the national government for the relocation of squatters from Metro Manila. On March 14, 1981, the relocation site, which teamed with people from almost every part of the country and was more popularly known as the resettlement area, became an independent municipality called General Mariano Alvarez. Timeline of Carmona 1500 to 1600 and GT. Carmona history started with three brothers that came to the land of Carmona that was at the time called Labac. 1595 and GT. Silang became a town. The former city of Labac became Barrio Latic. March 9, 1746 and GT. They determined the boundaries of Silang and Binan under a decree signed by Mayor Pedro Calderon Enriquez. November 15, 1759 and GT. 2 years after securing the independence of Carmona, the Principales requested the governor of Cavite for the reversal of the canon on communal lands after constructing their own public buildings and irrigation works. 1838 and GT. The movement of the inhabitants of Latag to become a town started. February 20, 1857 and GT. Because of the great distance to the mother town, the Principales and incumbent Cabeza de Barangay of Latag petitioned for its separation and conversion into a municipality. The new town was called Carmona, after a town of the same name in the Spanish province of Seville. April 16, 1857 and GT. They set the boundaries of Silang and Carmona. September 15, 1859 and GT. The inhabitants of Carmona returned to managing and ownership of communal lands. January 22, 1864 and GT. The incumbent Gobernador Silo and Principales of Carmona petitioned higher authorities for the abolition of the repartimiento of the communal lands triennially. 1872 and GT. The communal lands were sold at public auction, which was opposed 2 years later by Don Gaspar Espiritu in a communication to the superior civil governor. October 25, 1874 and GT. An event of great significance to the people of Carmona was a strong typhoon, which wrought considerable damage to the public works and private property. July 6, 1881 and GT. 7 years later, the Principales of Carmona requested the rectification of the town's boundaries. 1941 and GT. The inhabitants of Carmona renewed the demand for homestead land. 1959 and GT. The district of San Gabriel and San Jose of Barangay Cabilang Baybay was purchased by the national government for the relocation of squatters from Metro Manila. March 14, 1981 and GT. The relocation site, which teamed with people from almost every part of the country and was more popularly known as a resettlement area, became an independent municipality called General Mariano Alvarez. Former municipal mayors Marcelino P. Clarito, Marcelo Reyes, Martin Reyes, Prudencio Torres, Marcelo Reyes, Juan R. Alumia, Estanislao G. Paula, Marciano Mapanu, Candido G. Hebron, Juan Zamora, Alfredo Anulat, Arsenio Mapalad, Bernardo B. Hebron, Eulalia Reyes, Cesar E. Casal, Felino L. Macanay, Estelito Torres, Felino Macanay, Rolando Roses, Roy M. Loyola, Dalia A. Loyola. Barangays. Carmona is politically subdivided into 14 barangays. 8 of the current barangays are classified as Poblacion barangays and the 6 others are ordinary barangays or barrios. Poblacion 8 of the current barangays are classified as Poblacion barangays, or those that are within the municipality's central area. Poblacion 1 San Pablo. This is also known as Tabing Ilog, because in the left part of the barangay is a river. It is in the middle west part of Carmona. Land area 17.9 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 2 San Jose. This is the outskirts of the town proper. It is in the middle west part of Carmona. Land area 5.84 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 3 San Jose. This is the way going to the barrio of Milagrosa. It is in the middle east part of Carmona. Land area 5.61 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 4 JM Loyola. Located here are the Municipal Hall, Town Plaza and the Independent Church of Carmona. It is in the middle west part of Carmona. Land area 5.61 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 5 JM Loyola. This is also known as Real. This is the way going to Barrio Mabuhay. It is in the middle east part of Carmona. Land area 4.25 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 6 Magallanes. Located here is the Colegio de San Jose. It is in the middle west part of Carmona. Land area 5.5 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 7 Magallanes. This is also known as Tabing Bukid because in the right part of the barangay is a farm. It is in the middle east part of Carmona. Land area 3.6 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Poblacion 8 Rosario. Located here are the Carmona Elementary School and Carmona National High School. It is in the middle east part of Carmona. Land area 13.69 square kilometers. Nickname town proper of the municipality. Barrios. 6 of the current barangays are classified as ordinary barangays or barrios, those that have a civilization of their own and well-organized independent villages. Majuya, the forefront barangay of Carmona from Metro Manila. Located here is the exit going to the South Luzon Expressway and going to the province of Laguna. Located in the eastern part of downtown. Land area 182.0 square kilometers. Nickname Central Business District of the municipality. Majuya is the largest barrio in the municipality of Carmona. It is in the eastern part of town with a kilometer length of the national highway towards Binan, Laguna, going through. It seems to be plains, and farming is the main occupation of its inhabitants. History. In the beginning, Majuya was only one sitio of Barrio Latig, with only 5 houses standing inhabited by 12 families. Since Carmona became a municipality, the sitio became a barrio. The term Majuyu came from maruya, a bread from ground rice with a slice of a banana, fried together and served as snacks. Most inhabitants cooked it and peddled it around town, shouting, Maruya. Eventually the shout of Maruya became Majuya, which became the name of the barrio. Cabalang Baybay. Located in the central east of downtown. Located here are the old cemetery of the town and the Manila Southwards Golf and Country Club. Land area 315.0 square kilometers. Nickname Naoneng Cabalang Baybay. History. During the Spanish era, this was the only sitio inhabited by some families. The homes were only huts, and farming was their living. In the beginning there was no city name. To have a name, the Cabeza de Barangay appeared in court and suggested calling it Cabalang Baybay, as it is on the shore of the river, and on its other side is a field. The request was then adopted by the governor. General Leonard Wood, Mabuhay, located in the west of the downtown. Located here is one of the biggest commercial subdivisions in town, the Macarao Business Park. Land area 245.0 square kilometers. Nickname Central of Commercial Business District of the municipality. History: during the Commonwealth era, Bagong Bayan was established. 7 families settled here on the west side of Carmona. In 1938, the provincial highway was built here and on towards the town of Silang, which promoted the lifestyle of the people. It motivated the people of nearby barrios to come to this place. Most residents are living by farming and in the nearby hills. After the war, the municipal council changed the name of the barrio to Barrio Mabuhay, which means new life or progress. Milagrosa, located in the southwest of the downtown. Barangay Milagrosa is the most populated barangay. Land area 70.0 square kilometers. Nickname most populated barangay of the municipality. Anamb, historical barrio of the municipality. History: there are 7 hectares of land in the southwest of downtown. This is the historical Barrio Milagrosa. This place was formerly part of the vast land of Yaptan Chay of Binan, Laguna. The understanding of those living there was that the hacienda was part of Carmona before 1935. The people started to try to return ownership to the people of Carmona. They built the organization called Samahang Pagkakataon na under the leadership of then Mayor Mapanu Marciano. Many predicted that the association would be disappointed, but the people had strong commitment. In 1938, led by Mayor Mapanu and G. John Ilumia, including 3 truck people, they went to the Malacanang Palace to ask President Quezon for permission. The president listened carefully, and once again proved his awareness of the emerging social justice. After the Second World War, the land was divided and given to the landless. This area is named the Milagrosa, because the returning of the land to the local people is a milagro. Lantic, the biggest barangay of Carmona, where most of the land here is farm. Located here is the famous residential community Canyon Ranch and the Carmona Estates, and the first Rachino facility in Asia, Manila Jockey Club. Land area 1,698.0 square kilometers. Nickname Central of Agricultural District of the municipality. History: the west of downtown is the Barrio Lantic in Carmona. According to the adults in this area, the area was previously wild. Some from Silang decided to clean up this place and build houses in this area. Later, they had agreement to give a name to this barrio. Some wanted a name starting with the letter L to match the shape of the houses. Others preferred Pinaglantican. They compromised on Lantic. Bancal, the furthest barangay of Carmona. Located here is the Carmona Racing Circuit. Land area 520.0 square kilometers. Nickname the upland area of the municipality. History: more time passed, but the area was still mostly forest. Most of the trees are called bankal. It is yellowwood, efficient for building houses and for firewood. Almost all residents have houses made of bankal. During the Japanese occupation, the people living here cut the wood to make firewood, and sold it in the bakery. Because of the importance of the wood, the barrio is called Bankal. Sitio. A sitio is a territorial enclave that forms part of a barangay, the location of which may be distant from the center of the barangay itself. Only partial knowledge is available about the sitios of Carmona, but patiently researching some information revealed the following. Campano. It is known as Paliguam Bayan because almost all the animals in the town and surrounding barrios were fed there. Paliguam Matanda. It also served as pasture but not as much as Campano. Paliguang Bata. It also served as pasture but not as much as Kampino. Ulong Tubig means water sources. The sitio is at the foot of the mountain. A huge fountain brings plenty of irrigation water for rice fields. The fountain has been organized and serves as a swimming pool that attracts tourists. Pinagdabolin. This place was formerly a popular place for the plunder of thieves. An incident occurred here which gave the sitio its name. One night, an old man brought a guitar called Ravel, playing music across the mountains, and he met a group of bandits. They saw his guitar, Ravel. One of the robbers took it, played it, and ordered the old man to dance. When the old man grew tired, other old men played the guitar, and they in turn danced. Suddenly more elderly arrived. When the thieves saw they were greatly outnumbered, they hurriedly left. After that this place was called Pinagravalan, and later was called Pinagdabilan. Pasong Bufangan. It is a river that has served people clean water, because of many springs on the riverside. Agiit, Pasong Tuko, Pasog Cabello, Pasong Imang, Pasong Saging, Pasong Pari, Patandagaro.